Hello, West Michigan, and welcome to 8West. We continue to report live from downtown Grand Rapids. We are, of course, located in the Grand Rapids Art Museum, part of Art Prize 2011 today. Big day, the last day of voting, because tomorrow the big winner will be announced.
I know, a big day in many ways, because we're actually celebrating our second anniversary being on the air as 8West. It's hard to believe that 2 years ago this all started, and some days it seems like it's been less than that. Some days more than that, but not that many.
Well, you know, and it's interesting. I was thinking about that, how, you know, life transforming. 2 years ago when we were starting the show, it was my daughter's senior year of high school. She's since graduated. She's in her second year of college now.
Right.
My son Jacob is engaged. Will be graduating from college this spring and then getting married. And, you know, it's just interesting, all those different times in your life. Have you had any big life changes in the last 2 years?
Just a couple. Actually, it came along at the perfect time, because I'd had my daughter, and, you know, news can be grueling sometimes, and very long days, and so this opportunity came up, and it's been a blast and a blessing and all other sorts of things. And then now here we celebrate 2 years, and I'm expecting another one.
I know.
It's a lot has happened, and I know in this 2 years that you have been watching, a lot has happened with you, because we've appreciated sharing those milestones with you as they come into your life, and sharing the things that happen with us too, that hopefully you can relate to.
You know, and it has really been a wonderful journey, because I think part of the, you know, we came on the air just as, you know, social media was really exploding, and so because of Facebook and Twitter, we've really been able to stay engaged and connected, and so I feel like a lot of our 8West viewers have actually become personal friends, even though we've maybe only met a time or two along the way, actually in person. The one person in my family that you really haven't gotten to see a whole lot is actually coming up in a picture here. My husband, Bill,
He's
and my
a little
son
shy
Jacob.
from the camera.
He is, and they are the two of the biggest Tiger fans you ever have met.
They're so cute.
Here they are at the Tiger game last night. I was able to score 4 tickets to the Tigers game last night, and I was texting my husband as he was, you know, getting to the stadium, and I said, show me where your seats are. They actually ended up in a really super good spot, and unfortunately the Tigers were slaughtered last night, 10-1. It was, my husband said, congratulations, you got me tickets to the very worst ever Tiger playoff game in history.
But it was a beautiful evening.
It was a great night.
So nice to be there, and that was, as I was watching the beginning of the game, was saying, these people are so lucky, because it's a playoff game. It's the Yankees. It's nice weather.
A great energy, great vibe. Ty Stone, you may remember, the talented young singer that we were able to have in our studio last year on 8West. He was chosen to sing the national anthem last night.
He was discovered by Kid Rock.
Oh, yeah.
He's played a really big role in his career, and we expect big things from Ty Stone. Not only a really, really, really nice guy, but super talented. And like Kid, really hasn't forgotten where he comes from.
Right. So committed, so true to Michigan. In fact, Bill was also texted me. He said they were at a restaurant before the game, and he said, Kid Rock is here. And I said, go over and say, my wife just interviewed you. He's like, I don't think that's going to be happening, but
true to his nature.
True to his nature.
I think I'll pass, Terry.
Yeah, so anyway, it was a great night, and then of course Thursday's the big night, do or die, back in New York for the Tigers. Let's just hope that they can pull one out, and then our season will continue.
Yeah, it's very exciting. You know, I was very excited shopping the other day.
Oh, very good.
I found something, this might all be familiar to you. You know, Target is a very well-known retailer across the world.
Yes, we love Target.
One thing that they do is they get some very famous designers to come in and design lines for them. And it's always a big hit. They've had Zach Posen, Alice Temperley, countless others of really famous designers. Well, they recently had Missoni, which is an Italian luxury knitwear company, make a line. They made a 400-piece line, and it was so extremely popular that when it debuted on September 13th, it actually crashed the Target.com site. We heard that in the news all over, because fashionistas were going crazy to get their hands on some of this stuff.
Absolutely. So is this one of the bags?
This is one of the bags. It was at Target the other day, actually, and then the knit it's like a zigzag. It's very colorful. Missoni is very known for that. And so they made this line, and I saw it out of the corner of my eye. I'm like, hey, I think that's
one of them.
that's in the store. So I picked up this tote bag.
Wow.
I thought it was really cute, and so I said, there's my little piece of Missoni, because clothes by Missoni, like that you get at their store, maybe in New York or some other major cities.
Much pricier?
$500 to $1,500 for a piece of clothing.
Not quite that much at Target.
No, not at all. And they're making everything from, you know, stationery to patio furniture to clothing that people can get and get a little bit of a taste of having some of this luxury. And then people just go crazy for it. It's extremely popular. I mean, at times they have, when these designers do this, people buy it and they put it on eBay and they mark it up like,
you're kidding,
5 or 6 times.
Wow. Interesting.
Crazy?
I hadn't even considered that. I mean, that's a nice little side business for you.
Yeah. So this is a piece, not that much really, but I couldn't resist because I actually was like, well, this is really cute. I love the colors, and I have my own piece of Missoni.
Yeah, there you go.
And I got this at the Target on 28th Street, just in case, the one that is over by the highway when you're heading to Lansing, kind of Cascade Township.
Fantastic.
Just in case any fashionistas out there want to get their hands on something too.
Well, maybe that'll be a great idea for you to pack your overnight bag. Your overnight bag for the hospital, because we know she's going to be making a trip there within probably the next few days. Well, you know, we're talking about fashion. Fashion has been a big part of what we've done here on eightWest, and it starts way back before we were even on the air. Our friend Pamela DeVos, who is part of the Pamela Rowland clothing design line, actually invited us to come along to be behind the scenes at Fashion Week. And so Fashion Week, September of 2009, we were actually able to go, and here we are in front of NBC in downtown in New York, just as kind of part of that whole beginning of eightWest.
And we actually took this trip to New York City just before the show went on the air, so we had some fabulous stories of Fashion Week and being at 30 Rock that we were able to share with our viewers. It was such an exciting opportunity to be able to do something like this, but we kind of set out our goals early as eightWest, is trying to do things that are out of the box, and this was definitely a highlight. Another highlight I wasn't here for.
Right. We had to, of course, before we went on the air, we had to do rehearsal. And so Laura Velasquez, who's actually been a pretty common fill-in guest hostess
she was here on Monday.
She was filling in as we ran through our dress rehearsals as you took your final vacation before eightWest started. Little did you know all the work that would go into actually being on the air with this production. So anyway, so Laura has been a fantastic part of the eightWest family along the way as well. So
it's been nice.
What a blessing. It's been such a blast.
It's been a really good day. We also had this dropped off for us. It says, happy 2nd birthday, eightWest, here, and it's from our friends at the Grand Rapids Civic Theater, and they all signed it. It was really, really
fantastic.
thoughtful.
I know they're actually
Thank you so much.
busy casting now. They'll be doing The Wizard of Oz this fall, and so they've got their hands full, but they weren't too busy to
think of us on our special day.
Thank you so much.
We really appreciate that.
Oh, yeah.